welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to use this palette. It is a Makeup Revolution, the Chilled palette with cannabis sativa in it, and I'm not really sure where I've been, apparently under a rock. Although I bought this a couple weeks ago with a couple others. Like, I hadn't been in Ulta in like forever, so last year in like 2019, even before Christmas, I don't feel like I purchased any makeup. Like, I was just in one of those like, everything that's coming out just seems like it's already been there, done that, or I already have those colors, and I just wasn't in the mode of like, ooh, makeup. And especially around like the holidays and stuff, you know, getting busy with the hustle and bustle of that and having a baby and all those other things, I just hadn't bought anything. And then like I went into Ulta or went online and I was looking for something, and all these palettes started popping up, and I was like, what? Like, what in the world? Like, where have I been? When did Makeup Revolution come out with all these palettes? So I do have a couple of their other palettes and I really liked them, so I was like, let's check it out. But this one really caught my eye because as soon as I saw it, those greens were like screaming at me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like a dupe for the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Session palette. Not so much the golds, but just like when you open it, I think it's the greens that really jump out at me. But here's the comparison of the two. Ooh. So it definitely, obviously, this one has more colors. Like, you have your silver, you've got a pink down here. You know, you don't have that in the Smoke Sessions palette, but it's those greens, and the greens seem to be the heart of this Makeup Revolution palette. But you also get some of the browns and the neutrals and what have you, and it's definitely a lot cheaper than the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. I believe this one was $48. I believe this was $15. I can't remember. Don't have my phone right now. I will link it below how much it was, or rate it, or whatever. Or I'll insert it, what have you. You do get gold in here, so there are a lot of similarities, similar colors to the two. Let me do it back on one on top of the other. So you do have it, you know, like here's the darker color, and then you've got the darker colors up in here. You got gold, you got a couple gold options in this one. So I don't know, when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I'm really excited because I do love this palette. I love the greens in this palette, and I was like, let me get this and see how it does. So that was absolutely probably enough rambling for you guys. If you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notification button or bell or whatever, so you know when I upload new videos, because I suck at schedules anymore. Like, once I got out of working a regular job and I'm at home now, like, I just have no concept of a schedule unless I have like a doctor's appointment or something to do. Otherwise, I suck at it. Like, every day it's okay, what can I get done today, you know, around the baby and whatever else. So I'm not even gonna pretend that I am able to upload on a schedule. So if you hit that button, then you will know when I upload. There'd be a surprise. I don't know. But anyway, if you want to see how I did this look, see how the eyeshadows do, then just keep watching, and I will link everything else on my face down below, just so you know. So anyway, just keep watching. Okay, so I have you all zoomed in, and I was gonna go ahead and start my eyes, and I was like, well, maybe people want to see this part. Same thing I do all the time, so I just use my concealer. And then I'm just gonna put that all over, just to cancel any color on my eyelids out. So do that. And then it's a nice, so it cancels out all the color, and it's a nice, makes for a nice canvas for those colors to go on. Something a little, I want to say a little tacky, but in a sense, a little tacky, but it just covers, it cancels out any color. So, and then I'm just gonna take some translucent setting powder. I'm just using the Tarte Smooth Operator. It's the Tarte Smooth Operator setting powder, and I'm just gonna use that to set the concealer on my eye. So I'm using a different lens. I hope it stays in focus. I don't know what it's doing. It doesn't have like the auto thing going there, the autofocus. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with this color here. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can set autofocus. I'll be back. Okay, so apparently with that larger lens, the autofocus function of the camera doesn't work with it, and I don't understand why, because it's still a Sony lens, so poo on that. So anyway, so I just did my eyes, just the concealer, and set them with powder, and now I'm going to go in, and I think I'm just gonna dust, that's much better, relax all over the eye like I normally do for that base color, nice transition shade. So a bit of, so I was just dipping my brush in. I might have gone in a little my ham hands. So let's see. And that may, in the camera I can see where it added a little bit. It's definitely more of a lighter shade, more of like a skin toned, my skin tone color, obviously, because you can't see it as much. I see it more on this eye. So anyway, I mean, you can totally skip this step if it seems what's the word, not important to you, unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, we can just go with that. Oh my gosh, people, like, I feel weird talking to you because you only see my eyes. You can only see my eyelids and not my mouth, so I don't know how that's gonna be on the video. You guys are watching this and like, what the heck? I don't know, guys. This is crazy times we're living in. If any of you have any family that have been affected by this virus, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to any of you who have family members working, like on the front lines, any of that. My heart definitely goes out to you. Shit is crazy. Shit is really crazy right now. Like, my mind is blown. I just don't understand. I'm gonna go in with this color Kohl, this lighter chocolatey color, and I'm just gonna go in with this fluffy tapered brush. There we go. And I'm just gonna pick that up, top off the excess. See, now not a lot of color came up on that dipping in, so I might have just gone wild on that first one. So I'm going to go all along the crease with that. From here, I'm not gonna go down onto the lower lid, so I'm just gonna go from here all the way in and just blend that out like I normally do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm at home all the time anyway, so, you know, thank goodness, you know, my situation in that aspect hasn't changed. But like everyday stuff, like when I think about it and I'm like, oh, let's go do this, or, you know, hey, come, you know, go here, go wherever, run errands, like, it's not normal. Like, it's crazy. I take the baby to the doctor to get, you know, his well visit in, and thankfully I am blessed enough. It's looking kind of patchy in here, but I have a really dry spot, like right through here, so I don't want to blame that on the color, but it's almost like it's not picking up in here. Like, see how it comes up here a bit, but then in the mirror it's looking like it's not picking up right here. Again, I don't want to say that's the palette, more so than it would be like my eye. So let's go ahead and move on to the other eye. But I don't know, like going into the doctor's office, and, you know, as I was saying, like, thankfully I am blessed enough that my child's doctor has multiple offices, so they have designated 2 of their locations as well visits only. And, you know, that's great and all, and I understand that people who are asymptomatic can be carriers, this, that, and the other. Like, I get all of that. I'm just saying, like, they're doing the best they can with what they have, but there was like nobody in there when I went in, and like you walk in and all the workers are sitting with like masks on and covered up, and it's just wild. Like, I don't know. I just hope that this flattens the curve and this makes the difference that we need it to make. So that definitely applied a lot better over here. This is my good eye. This eye behaves. This eye, she's an unruly bitch. So, I don't know. Always have a little trouble with her. So I better get skedoodling on this video, because I keep talking and doing this. We're gonna be here for like a while. So we're just gonna do that. And then I think what I'm going to do, I really want to see how this color goes on. So I'm gonna go in with the color Plant, is deep green color. And I think I'm just gonna go in with this flat, is this a Morphe M124 brush? And I'm just gonna pick that color up, that color Plant. Yeah, so that relaxed color must have been really soft, and I must have gone in really, because there's not a lot of kick up with that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in the inner corner, and I'm gonna follow along like so I'm gonna have my eyelid almost closed, because as we know, I go higher with my eyeshadow. So I'm probably gonna speed this process up. I'm just gonna explain what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna go in and dab, no pun intended. See, you can't even see, so it wasn't even funny, but being as this is a cannabis palette, dab. Okay. Anywho, so I'm gonna go in and just dab this all along, and I'm gonna go on this third of the eye, and then I'm gonna go out here on the outer third of the eye. And I'm gonna build it up to the desired color. Okay, so I came in a little further than like what I was thinking, probably just, I don't know. I came in too far. It's okay. Okay, so I don't know what the point of telling you. I was gonna do a third and a third because I definitely did more than that. I'm just gonna take that tapered brush that I went in the crease with and just lightly, I didn't pick up any more product. I'm just gonna lightly go across here, blend it out a little here, like so. Looks a little crazy. Seems to be blending pretty well. I mean, it doesn't look too like mucky over here. Oh, it looks like on camera it looks alright. Okay, so moving on, let's do, apparently I really like this brush, so I have a couple of them. So I'm gonna go in with a clean Morphe M124 brush. It's just these small flat brushes, and I want to go in with, ooh, what do I want to do? I think I want to go in with Candyland right here. And I'm going to put that in the center, and I don't want to do like, I don't want to put more concealer down because I kind of want to see how this color does. Just like directly on the skin. And without any like MAC Fix Plus or like setting spray or anything else. I just want to see what it's gonna do. Okay, so that's applying it with a brush. Now I'm gonna go in with my pinky finger. To see if it applies a little better, but the real test is gonna be doing the other eye just with the pinky to see. So I think upon first application, I actually prefer it with a brush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use some setting spray, and I don't have the MAC Fix Plus here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Cover FX setting spray. So I'm gonna get some of that Candyland on the brush and then just spritz it. And let's see if that makes it more intense. So, I don't know, that plant color, which I've had that happen with other greens, that plant color kind of seems like it's wiping away. I mean in here, but like over here and in here, it's not as vibrant as it was. Okay, I lied. So I've got green all over my shirt, but that's not a big deal to me right now. Now I want to, I just want to play with these colors, with these glitters. So I think I want to go in with Goddess. Now let's see. I think I'm just gonna use that same brush, but the other side of it doesn't have anything on it. I'm gonna bring it over and in a little bit because I put it on there and I think I just made a glittery flipping mess. So I'm just gonna start spreading it around. Like so, yeah. So shit happens and then you just roll with it. So I'm gonna make the same glittery flipping mess over on the other eye. There's fallout all on my face and it looks like I just did like a glittery lid. So honestly, it looks like I don't even have that middle color Candyland on anymore. Not really sure that it did anything for it by putting that Candyland and then putting the Goddess over top. I think it just all blended together and then I started spreading it, so it just made it look like I have green glittery lids. So I think what I'm gonna do at this point is leave it alone. I do need to think what I want to do. I think I want to take this color Burn and I'm going to use my smaller, what is this? This Morphe M506 brush. It's just a small tapered brush. I'm just gonna dab that into that burn color and come out here just to deepen the outer corner a bit. See, when I look down into the viewfinder, like this eye is not cutting it, but when I'm looking up, obviously because it's covering part of my lid, it looks better. I mean, I don't go walking around like this, so. Do I like my decision? Probably not. Do I feel like I've made a mess on my face? Yes. Do I blame it on the palette? Not yet. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm going to hop off. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to hop off. I'm gonna clean up my under eye and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face and then I'll come back and finish the under eye. I might do a winged liner and pop on some lashes since I'm gonna do my brows. So, I don't know, we'll see when I come back what I end up doing. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have you zoomed in again and let's get back to it. It's been a couple hours, but for you guys it's been like seconds. So anyway, let's finish these eyes and be done with this look. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go in with this Luxie 141 mini round brush. I love these brushes. And I'm gonna go in with that color Kohl. Oh, I got makeup all over my finger. The eyeliner. I'm just gonna smoke out that bottom lash. I think I'm gonna go in with this color Calm. There is a fly in here. I was like, God, what is that noise? And it's a really big one too, and it's like really loud, so if you hear that, sorry. This is a ColourPop E10 brush. It's just a, kind of looks like a pencil brush. It's just chubby. I'm gonna pick up that color Calm. I'll put that on the inner corner. Like pick up how I envisioned. Let's see. A little bit. Like that, and then what to do? I think I'm just gonna go in with my soft kohl. Who is this? Gosh, this is so old. What is this? Oh, Rimmel. It's a Rimmel eyeliner. And I'm just gonna put that in my lower waterline. That's like the loudest fly ever. The kids keep leaving the back door open, and I'm like, stop leaving the back door open, because all these bugs are getting in here. And they're like, there's no bugs getting in here. Yeah, there's a damn big ass fly in here. He is so loud. I'm gonna go back in with that cool color, just a little bit more. Just to smoke it out a bit more. Okay, and I'm going to use this, because it's right here, this Nope Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line and hope I don't make a mess, because this is a larger brush than I typically like to use on my lower lash line, but YOLO, right? YOLO. Okay, so that is that. And then, you know what? Let's see. Let's go ahead and go back in with that same color Calm right here. And let's highlight the brow bone. And then I'm just gonna set my face with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. It's such a fine mist. And we're just gonna use this insert that came out of the palette, because we just will. Because it was right here and we're just doing what we can. So do I love it? Not so sure. I believe, crap, I don't have my phone here, but I believe this is around $15 as opposed to this, which I believe was $48. Do I like the price point? Yes. Am I super in love with it? I feel like this color could have applied better. It's certainly beautiful in the pan, and it certainly swatches really nice. It's like a nice pearlesque champagne-y color. Do I feel like it did that on my eyes? Not so much, but you know, is what it is. Greens I feel like tend to be a little more difficult to work with, because I feel like between this, my Morphe palette, and even in this palette, some of the green, like the matte greens, tend to come off or transfer a bit. I just got more makeup on my hand. Tend to come off or transfer a bit. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not, I don't make makeup, so I don't know, you know, different things to do with it or what have you. It's just something I've noticed in different palettes I've used along the way with using greens. I'm not going to blame this eye on the palette by any means, because I definitely do have a dry patch in there. Again, I did get some transfer like up in here, and I will take full blame for that because I didn't go up high enough, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to do the concealer, blah, 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 because I wanted to see how the eyeshadow was going to go on. But I did get some transfer up here, and then trying to like buff it out, obviously, because it had glitter in there. It spread a little bit, but that again is a spot right in there where that color wasn't picking up anyway to begin with, along with the spot in here. So partly my eye, you know, it is what it is. You know, when you're at a distance, like here, I don't notice it. It's only more so when I'm like looking down and close my eyes, whatever. I don't walk around like this, so people shouldn't be all up in my face anyway. You know, nothing's perfect ever, so roll with it. This eye, I feel like it looks a lot better. So yeah, I mean, price point, do I like the colors? I love the colors. I love the color scheme. I'm into those greens. I do like the matte, the neutral colors. Next time, maybe I'd like to play around a little more with haze, or huff like some of this corner over here, these colors. Even this exhale, this like pink shade down in the bottom, you know, it's definitely pretty. It's like a pale pink, see? So there's definitely more to do with this palette, I feel, than with this palette. So you have some more color options, but I definitely love this palette for the greens, because this is my, like, when I think of a green, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go to this palette for that reason, just because of mainly these three colors here. Like, I love those colors, especially the Blue Dream. So anyway, price point, dude, like I said, I think it was 15, max 24, but I don't think it was 24. I feel like it was 15 because I got a couple Makeup Revolution, Makeup Revolution palettes that day, and I don't have my phone in front of me because it was almost dead, so it's plugged in. And I'm not gonna stop this video again. So, yeah. So anyway, I mean, as far as how the look turned out, I'd roll with it. I would. I used on my lips, I used this NYX lip liner in pale pink. So this, I lined my lips and then actually filled them in with this color. And then I went over top of that with this Melt Cosmetics Nude Ultra Matte Lipstick. They had a sale and their lipsticks were like $5. So I bought a couple of them and I like it. It's definitely nude, it's definitely pale. I'd roll with it. and it turned out nice. So anyway, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you are subscribed and you came back, thank you. But yeah, if you were thinking about wanting one of these palettes and you're trying to decide which one was the better option, I hope this video helped you a little bit. Try to make that decision. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.